while her teammates were in the wobble all season using one of these. Sparks forward Shanae Ngwumike decided to opt out of the WNBA season, replacing her basketball for a microphone and an at-home studio. The once WNBA All-Star is now blazing a trail for female athletes at the anchor desk. Welcome back into Beyond the Rings. I, of course, am joined here today by absolute Olympic royalty and Sun Devil swim and dive head coach Bob Bowman.
You talk about starting from the bottom, you talk about working your way up the ladder. That's what journalism students are doing at this school. What do you believe is the key for those students to really make their mark in the industry if they're starting from a place like this?
What makes you different?
I am joined here today by basketball royalty Ann Myers-Drysdale, Basketball Hall of Famer and current broadcaster.
Yeah, and Gabby, ASU got 7 steals in the second half of that Air Force game. What were your takeaways on their defensive effort?
Yeah, their defensive effort was nothing but perfection in the second half. Charlie Turner-Thorne did come out and say that they wanted to play fast and that they wanted their defense to fuel their offense. That's exactly what happened, Alex, as they really did get out on the break. They forced Air Force to make really silly mistakes.
The provincial system unites them despite that Hanson and Besseling grew up roughly 2,700 miles away from one another. During the summers at national championships, Canadian athletes represent their homes rather than AAU teams. And college coaches as well as national team members watch closely for the next Canadian basketball stars. After years of intensive training at Arizona State, Nora Dulesky and Allison Schmidt will switch out the maroon and gold for the red, white, and blue as they prepare for the 2021 Olympic trials. When you found out you were going to represent the United States of America on the international level, what went through your mind, if you can recall, what went through your mind initially when you did hear that news? Much like Michael Phelps, who you formerly coached, Michael went to the Olympic Games at 15 years old. Nora Dulesky punched her first ticket to Olympic trials when she was just 16. Can you describe how big of a deal that is for somebody to punch their ticket to an Olympic trials when they haven't even graduated high school yet?
Well, it's for a high school swimmer, it is a very good accomplishment.
Welcome into The Future is Female. Gabby Ducharme here with my co-host Nicole Pinter. We have a very special guest today, Coach Herm Edwards. Coach, thank you so much for making the time to sit down with us.
It's my pleasure. I'm back in the studio. It's kind of familiar with me. I always just sat on the end too, so you guys got the right seat for me.
Gabrielle Ducharme joined here post-game with senior guard Robbie Ryan. Robbie, huge matchup today against Cal Berkeley. What was going through your mind, though, as that time was finally winding down?
Just like disappointment. We had a lead and we let them come back.